All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always say y'all to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out. Before we start, write me at kingtyson713@yahoo.com if you want my advice about something, you want my opinion about something, or if you got ideas for the next video, write me, kingtyson713@yahoo.com. Also, if you like this content, go to the video tab section on this channel, scroll down, read the titles, click on the video, support me, y'all. Like us, like the video, comment. I just need the feedback. I want the feedback, y'all. Whether you agree with me or you don't, just leave me some feedback. Go watch all my videos, y'all. I got a lot of videos. I do this for y'all, man. I get this game to y'all, from my own personal experience and my thought process. And y'all keep coming back, so evidently y'all like what I say, what I'm talking about, So look, let's get on to the video. We're not gonna make this no long video. It's just something I thought about, y'all. When you're in a relationship, especially when you're in a successful relationship, that you're doing good, you and your spouse, you and your girlfriend, you and your boyfriend. A healthy relationship is like a good looking relationship, like on the outside. When people see that y'all in tune, y'all in sync with each other, it looks good on the outside. No matter what you look like. Both of y'all can be some unattractive people, but if y'all meant to each other, y'all hug each other, kiss each other in public, and it's genuine, somebody will say, damn, they happy, and I'm over here single. I'm just being real. I'm trying not to be funny, but I'm being real. Like, you ever see somebody be like, man, how this motherfucker just excuse my language. I try not to curse on my channel, y'all. But you be like, this person ain't even attractive and they got somebody. And you sit up there single like, what am I doing wrong? But I say that to say this, right? If two people in a relationship and they are happy with each other and it's a healthy relationship, it looks good from the outside, right? And when everybody's not going to be happy for your relationship. This is why, if you ever been married before, any other married couples know, I don't care if you are a man or a woman, somebody is not going to be happy that you get married. Whether it be one of your friends or it be your family member, somebody's not going to be happy that you get married. That's just life. A lot of the times people tend not to, when you get married, let's just go with the marriage, right? Talking about married people. When you get married, before you get married, it's almost like, and the wedding comes. That's where I want to start. It's the wedding. The wedding does something to some people, right? And for women know who are married, or you was married before. You're gonna have one female friend, some female cousin, even a female sister. Some female sometimes even got the mothers. Sometimes somebody's gonna be jealous of you get married. A lot of times women feel like they wish it was me. They have that syndrome. On the fellas end, partners, a lot of times it don't be that dudes be jealous that you get married, but dudes be thinking like, damn, man, my partner going out, we ain't gonna be able to do what we do on the streets. We not gonna be able to do what we do no more because you get married. And sure enough, it's true. When you get married, you become one with your wife. You become one with your husband. This is why I say when you get married, a lot of times you gotta leave. I hate to say leave single people alone that you cool with, but you gotta kind of somewhat distance yourself, because single, and it's a cliche, but it's the truth, because single people can, let me say this. And single people, if you're single, you're not bad people because you're single. It's just the time or period in your life right now. It's just not your season to find somebody. Not saying it won't be your season soon. It's just at this particular time you're single. A lot of single people become a distraction for people that's married. In two ways than one. Because for one way, you can have a single person that you're cool with that they might talk to other people, and the people they talk to might have relatives or friends that see you and want to somewhat talk to you, maybe flirt with you. Not, you married, you know what I'm saying? But still don't stop people. That's stuff that a single person brings to the table. Not and maybe not intentionally, but it happens. Or you hanging with your, you hanging with your single partner, you go places, and then that, like I said, that brings, unwarranted things. Versus when you around another married couple, you don't have to worry about that. It's shut down. I'm married, you married, we just, a cool married friendship going on, or the second thing is when it comes to, being with a single people is that when you marry, you start going through a little rough patch in your marriage, because it happens. You have ups and downs in the marriage. Even in a relationship, you got ups and downs. When you're going through the rough side of it, of the relationship or through the marriage, you having single friends, you start thinking, damn, what if I was single like my partner? I could be getting into stuff that they getting into. You might even somewhat backslide a little bit and go over that way. Or you might be wishing you were single, and then you see them single and they having fun, and you're like, well, damn, they're having fun and I'm just stuck with this one person. A lot of those two things right there, I'm gonna say a lot, but those two things right there are things that when you marry, you deal with when you got single friends, right? But even taking away from that, when you're getting married, like I said, you're going to have someone that's not going to approve. You also got to be careful of the jealousy, because a person can be can be jealous, but you got some people that's envious. See, envy and jealousy are two different things. Jealousy, that's just, you see something you like, okay, you hurt. It's in your feelings because you see this person, it's like you wish it was you, right? And you negative about that in your spirit. When you envious is that you really want what they got, exactly what they got. You might even jump to the next level to try to spite them. So you got some people that's jealous on it, and you got some people that's envious. And sometimes you really can't tell the two, depending on what type of person they are. Because sometimes some people come in like a snake and feel like they're your best friend and try to snake you out of your relationship. You got to be careful when you're in a relationship. Friends that the first thing they tell you to do is in a relationship. Oh, you should just in a relationship. If it was me, I wouldn't put up with that. I'll be done. I'll leave. You got to be careful of that. It could be something significant, like insignificant, something very small that you beefing with your spouse, and then you might mention to your friend or your person that you confide in, and they automatically tell you just leave them. You got to be careful of people like that, because let me tell you something. Those same people, I've been through it before. Those same people that's quick to tell you to leave your relationship, when the shoe is on the other foot in their relationship, man, they'll cuss you out. You try to tell them about leaving their relationship. I ain't no fool. I'm not gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? They'll cuss you out. So you got to be very careful of the advice that you get from people, especially a person who's jealous of you, especially a person who's envious of you. When you're in a healthy, successful relationship, that brings you're gonna bring jealousy and envy. Whether you're in a successful, healthy marriage or you're in a successful, healthy relationship, it's gonna bring that. So you got to be ready for that. And you know, you've been in relationships before. I'm sure everybody has that watch my channel. You know what I'm talking about. It's going to be somebody that's going to have a problem. And not necessarily a problem with the person that you're with as the individual, but it's taken away from them. Your relationship is taken away from their time. Because before you was in a relationship, you had all the time in the world. Y'all was single. Y'all could do your thing, hang out, hit the streets. Y'all do your thing. When a relationship comes about, it slows the time away. And then that touches that person. That touches your friend. That touches the person you cool with and be down with, because they used to just you being available to them at every time that they need you. Versus you saying, hey, I can't do that right now. I'm with my girl, or I'm with, you know, my dude. You know, if you're a woman, you know, you say that either way. So it becomes a problem. So I just want y'all to understand that you gotta be careful when you're in a relationship, because somebody, and especially when you get married, there's gonna be some kind of jealousy going on, some kind of envy going on, you know, especially when it's a successful relationship and they see it, and y'all look good together, y'all communicate together, everything, you know, y'all doing everything right in your relationship. Both of y'all are trying in a relationship. Somebody is gonna be jealous. Somebody's gonna be envious. And you gotta be careful. I tell my people in relationships all the time, you gotta be careful and try to take away from the outside and concentrate on your relationship. Now, if the relationship ends, let it be because of you wanting to end, or y'all agree together for it to end. Don't let an outside person allow your relationship to end, because that's when you have regrets. You have an outside influence on your relationship, and that something that probably could have been resolved, the relationship over with, the other person moves on, you move on, you might even have regrets and be like, damn man, I wish we could have worked on. Hey, it happens. All I'm gonna say is that, you know, you're in a relationship, take one day at a time. Always in the beginning, it's always gonna be the best. Let me say this. Relationships are funny because in the beginning of the relationship, both of y'all are doing everything right because the relationship is fresh. The sex is always the best in the beginning of the relationship because y'all learn each other's body. Everybody want to outperform. You know what I'm saying? Sexually in the beginning of the relationship, the man is doing everything right in the relationship. The woman is doing everything right in the relationship. But as time progresses, both parties, men and women, start slacking. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be sex, whether it be the compliments, whether it be, you know, the unexpected gifts, whether it just be sweet nothings that were so special in the beginning that it lacks. This is why I say relationships are work. When a healthy relationship, a successful relationship is work. You have to work on it. You gotta work on the relationship. It takes work. You can't just go in it and then just be like, all right, well, I'm in a relationship. I'm cool. I got my relationship. I'm gonna fall back. I'm comfortable. You can never be comfortable in a relationship. You could be content, but you can't be comfortable. Because when you're comfortable, you slack too much. Then next thing you know, you look up, the person you with is talking about they want to end things. They met somebody else. It happens. When you're dealing with people, you're dealing with feelings. Feelings change every day. Same person that could love you yesterday can hate you the next day. Same person that loved you and wanted to be with you one day, the next day, they could not be in love with you no more and they want to leave. Happens. It's human nature. But I tell people, you have to work on your relationship. Both parties got to work on that relationship. You got to keep it fresh. You got to keep it going. Now, it'll never be like the beginning of the relationship. Every relationship will not be like the beginning of the relationship. But you make sure that you implement some of those things that y'all both was doing in the beginning in the relationship. You keep it somewhat going during your relationship. And I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be all right. You learn how to communicate. Both of you need to learn how to communicate. with words, not cursing each other out, not calling each other names, not talking down on each other, not putting everybody in your business, in your relationship. Stop telling everybody when you're trying to vent. Stop telling everybody what's going on in your relationship. That becomes a problem because you start listening to their words and then you start bringing that into your relationship. And sometimes it might not even be you, but you listen subconsciously. You've been listening to other people, and then you bring that poison on to your relationship. Now, everybody has an opinion about your. Everybody can have their own opinion, but you gotta look at what's best, what advice that you do take, and you can say, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Versus you just going off the deep end, listening to somebody else that's not in your relationship, who don't know the person you with. You got to be very cognitive of that, straight up. But I think in a relationship, I think y'all be all right, man. If y'all both willing to work at it and learning each other, sometimes if a person, their trigger points, you got to learn how to work past those trigger points to not get to that level, because everybody got trigger points. You can't sit there and y'all relationships. You can't be petty, y'all relationships. When you're in a relationship, you can't be petty. Even though people be petty, you can't be petty in a relationship, because this is a person that you with. You got to be straight up with people that you with. Straight up. You got to be straight up. No sugarcoat nothing. No playing no games. Ladies. This one thing for y'all. Ladies, please stop playing games in a relationship. Stop doing that. Stop doing stuff to see if the man's gonna do this. Like, you set little traps to see how the man reacts. Ladies, stop doing that. Stop playing games in relationships. Men are simple. Just say how you feel. You don't have to keep nagging, and to give the man time to respond, to react. Sometimes, ladies, y'all will play games and pick at people, pick at brothers. And then you want the man to move how you expect him to move. It don't always be like that. That's why everybody has their own opinion. Everybody got their own two shoes. A man gonna be a man. A woman's gonna be a woman. So we can't be playing no games when we in a relationship. Let's keep it straight up. Men normally like things straight up. Ladies, keep it straight up. You ain't gotta play no games, try to figure something out with your man. If you gotta do all that, then if you have to play games with your man to try to get answers out, then ladies, then evidently you don't need to be with him, because it shouldn't be no trickery to get stuff out of your man. Just talk to him. Don't talk to him. Don't talk at him. Talk to him. And brothers, we got to do a better job in communicating with our woman, not just getting mad, shutting down, and walking away. Fellas, you got to start learning how to turn around before you hit the door and talk to your woman. And let's get to the bottom of it. Try not to go to bed angry with each other. Sometimes it happens. Try not to leave out the house angry with each other, because I'm going to tell you something. When you're in a relationship and y'all angry at each other, the devil comes in very fast. Very fast. And you get all kind of things that's going to kind of try to hit that relationship. Hit y'all relationship. You might have outside people that start stirring the pot even more. You got it seems like somebody that's your type trying to come at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the devil bring a lot of spirits when you are at it with your woman. You at it with your man. But you got to be very careful. But that's why you got to get everything straightened out. Don't go too long without getting y'all situation straightened out. But look, I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my my channel. Peace and blessings to you all. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Am I right? Am I wrong about this? I'm out. On to the next video.